Hello everyone. A very good morning to all of you. Welcome back to your storytelling class. Today again it's the day to hear one more new story. And today the story is quite interesting. Yes, the story is about a foolish barber. You know, what does a barber do? Who is called barber? The one who? What? The one who cuts hair. Yes. So the one who cuts hair is known as barber. So it's the story about a foolish barber. Okay. So let's start. Once upon a time, there was a rich, businessman. He and his wife used to live in a village. So the man was very rich. He was a big businessman, powerful, rich one. And he was very generous and down to earth. All his friends used to love him a lot. They used to come to him to meet him and his wife every weekend. But one day, to his surprise, his business was not going that well. As a result, they were no more that powerful and that rich. And he was so sad because none of his friends used to come to visit him. And he was actually thinking to himself also that if they come, what would he offer them? He is not having any money to offer them good food. Right? So he was very sad. So at night when he slept, he had a dream. In his dream, a monk came. And the monk was saying that tomorrow in the morning, I will ring your calling bell. And after opening the door, what you will have to do, you will have to hit me with a stick on my head. The monk used to have bald head and there is this kind of hair in their head. So the monk said that once you open the door and you could see me, just hit me with a stick or whatever you have in your hand. And then suddenly in the morning, the businessman woke up. He thought to himself that what a foolish and funny dream it was, and he decided not to say that to his wife also, because he believed that if he say that to his wife would make fun of him. Now the calling bell rang. He was just thinking that is it that monk? But no, when he opened the door, a barber was standing over there. He has come to cut the businessman's hair. So while he was cutting, another bell rang. So he went to the door and opened it and saw that monk whom he had seen in his dream. So suddenly what he did, he just hit the monk with a stick. And you know what happened? At that time, the monk became many gold coins. That is, the monk disappeared. And in place of the monk, many gold coins were lying on the floor. The businessman was very surprised and happy too. He called his wife to see what happened. Then they decided that the barber has seen what has happened. So they have given a bribe to the barber so that he don't go and say other villagers about it. So they gave few gold coins to the barber also. Then what happened? The barber went home. He was thinking that if hitting a monk like this would give me coins, then I would hit 5 or 6 monks at a time and I will be rich. So what did he do? He went to the place where the monks live and invited them to his house. So the monks believed that as it was for a treat, that it was an invitation. So they followed. when they came to the Barber's house, the Barber shut the door and began hitting the monks. But they didn't turn into gold coins. It was, he was actually, it was his misbelief that that all the monks will turn into gold coins on hitting. But it is not that. That monk was sent to the businessman as a gift of God, right? But all the monks are not that. So while he was beating the monks, two persons from the king's house were passing. What did they do? They just opened the door and saw that they were beating the monks and the monks were shouting. So they took the barber to the king. The king has asked what happened, and he has narrated the story to the king. So the king decided to call the businessman. The businessman came and he also said the full story to the king. At that time, the barber was punished for the crime of hitting the monks and to behave like a fool. And he was put, the king has ordered his, courtiers to put the barbers behind the bars, that is in jail. And the businessman went back home and lived happily ever after with his wife. He was very honest. That is why God had gifted him with that thing, with the gold coins. But this barber has become greedy, and in return, what did he do? He has tried to hit the monks, hurt them. That is why this was a punishment. This was a crime. Actually, this was a crime. So the king punished him. He put him behind the bars. So what do we learn from this story? We should not copy others. We should not copy others. Okay. So see you in the next class with one more interesting story. Till then, stay home, stay blessed, stay safe, revise your lessons. Bye-bye.